And of course, welcome back to another episode of Sin TV Now, where I bring you smart, intelligent news as well as the multicultural perspective in regards to pop culture. So, this is going to be a very serious episode. And I want to bring you a segment. This is a new segment that I like to call Tough Issues, where I am just going to be very straightforward and just give you my opinions about things that I consider to be serious issues. Now, I've been doing a lot of stories in regards to K-pop, and here's why. I just really enjoy the whole culture around K-pop, but there was one aspect of the K-pop culture that I don't always hear being talked about. And there's this idea of when you get to a certain level of success, or if you're just successful in general, you pretty much kind of live sometimes a very lonely life. And then you have people that constantly hate you for your success. And then you have people who just hate you, period. But they have no idea the kind of like behind the scenes and what it really takes to be successful in K-pop, or just to be successful in general. And then I'm going to intertwine this with my own story. And I'm just going to share with you honestly how I feel in regards to our juicy topic of the day. So this is what kind of inspired me, and of course we'll be playing Final Fantasy 14, but let's get into, of course, some Riot talk in regards to this. So these last couple of days, I've really kind of sat down, and I've had a lot of ups and downs, okay? And I was putting myself through a lot of unnecessary stress. And I mean unnecessary stress. I tend to put a lot of stress on myself due to the fact that I want to be successful. I want to be successful. And sometimes when you have that certain mindset, it can cause you to not enjoy what you do. And then when you're also coinciding that, dealing with a lot of negativity too sometimes, that also makes things really difficult. What I have to recognize and realize is that as a person of color, I do not fit the common stereotypes that are often associated with what it means to be a person of color within society, okay? And there are a lot of really ignorant stereotypes out there that people of color have to deal with on a regular basis, and it's not who they are as a person. And what I have to recognize and realize is that I will never fit in. I would say I will never fit in this society. I am just someone that is a very unique person, and I do not fit the stereotypes that are often common to being a woman of color. I have to be honest with myself, and I have to say it and just say it like it is. I do not fit, and I will never fit, and that is okay. I have had these last couple of days to really sit down and recognize it and just accept it for what it is. I will never fit in because I choose intelligence over ignorance, and I choose not to be a stereotype. Because it's very easy to be a stereotype, but it takes a lot more strength to have strong opinions, to have honest opinions, and to say how you feel. And that's what I'm going to do on this show moving forward, is having my strong opinions and just being happy with who I am. I'm always a work in progress. I am not perfect, okay? But I have to recognize this. And what inspired me to talk about this today is there was this article that I found on Korea Boo, and we'll be getting into this later. It was about 6 idols who surprised fans by revealing they suffer from extreme loneliness because of their job. And it's really sad for me to hear that, because you would think being a K-pop star, it would be the best job in the world. But what people don't realize is that there is so much behind the scenes work that is involved to do what they do. And it's really not easy as you would think. So we'll be getting into that later on in today's episode of Quartz. So let's play some Final Fantasy 14 here. As you can see, I haven't really been playing much. I'm playing with my controller. Of course, the Xbox 360 controller is like literally the best controller overall for all of the controller supported games. It's just really easy to work with. I may also get an Xbox One controller as well, just because I like trying like different games with different controllers, because every controller is going to have a different type of feel, which is really nice. Okay, so last time we left off here, I was working, I did work on a couple quests. So right now I have a quest called With Open Arms. So seek out any would-be weavers and give them a warm welcome. And then I also have the find the most popular color on the hustling strip, and find the most popular color on the steps of Tai. So here's something that I've kind of learned so far, is that the map is, your map is pretty much going to be the easiest thing for you to use here. And I'm still kind of learning my way in regards to the game. So when you hit start here and you go to travel, then you hit map. And then the nice thing is the map pretty much stays and it kind of goes clear so that you can look at where you're going here. So let's stack on some more quests here. Let's see what else is around. I think I'm going to make this one a little bit smaller here. So you can make it smaller here so you can see some more of what I'm doing here. Okay, so let's go around. I'm still learning my way of direction around here, I'm not going to lie. But this game is really fun to play, and it's very easy to get into. So it's not anything that's like, I mean, it does get challenging later on. But as you see here, we have 2 quests going on. So let's get these quests. Okay, so we Utadons have a weakness for fashion. Why? Look at me. I've taken the trouble to match the wrap to my hair. Ravishing. No. Okay, so we have that person. Let's see what this other person has to say. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, okay, so they both say it. Alright. Well, that was interesting. That's good you have good fashion. Let's keep going here. And I'm also working on getting my PlayStation 4. I'm hoping that I would be able to get it maybe this weekend. If not, it'll probably be the following weekend. It's just that, you know, I've been kind of really going through the process of figuring out, well, first off, what type of version of the PS4 do I want? Do I want the first edition or do I want the Slim? And then the Slim costs a lot more too, so yeah, it's kind of, yeah, it is kind of frustrating a little bit. Let's see here. Oh, and I also learned another thing too here. Okay, so with your left and right trigger buttons, you can use these pretty much to, you know, do, I have it set up where I have my 3 main attacks, and then the other side I have like the menu and everything else that I need. So you can edit this in the menu, so it is very, very easy to do. Alright, so let's keep going here. So we're going to the Hustling Strip. So let's see what, okay, so we have to go this way. I really wish this game did have a little bit of auto pathing, because sometimes it can get a little crazy when you're trying to find something. But I just usually keep the map up because it's just easier for me that way. Okay, so this is, let's see here. We're looking for the Hussing strip. I think this is it here, maybe? Nope, it is not. Nope, I am going the wrong direction. What am I doing? Okay, we're going the wrong way here. But yeah, I'm hoping to get it this weekend, and I would be so excited. I am going to get a couple games. Of course, I want to get Destiny 2. I want to get regular Destiny as well. I want to get Sword Art Online, both of those games, and try them out. Because for some reason, not a lot of people really liked that game in particular. Let's see here. Can we talk to this person? No. Okay, so where am I going? Okay, so here is... Okay, so this is the Hussing strip. Let's see. So I'm in the right place. Or am I? Okay, so... Oh, okay, I see. Okay, so find the most popular color on the Hussing strip. Okay, I think this is where I'm supposed to... I think this is where I'm supposed to be for this quest. I am not too sure. Okay, let's see here. Because I'm in the right spot, am I, or no? Let's see. I think I'm in the right spot. Let's see. Nope, I'm going away. Alright, let me try over here. Nope. Okay, let me try up this way. Okay, so this is the gold court. Alright, let me check this quest. I want to see what I'm doing, because I'm like, what am I doing here? Okay, so let me go to the menu. And then I'll go to... Let's see. Nope, not that. Let's see, travel. No, not that. Let's see here. What am I supposed to do? Okay, I don't need to look at achievements. Don't need that. I'm trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do here. Okay. So... No, not ready check. No. Let's see here. Okay, let me try this. Okay, there we go. Oh, it was journal. There we go. Okay. So we have to find the most popular colors. And then... Okay, so let's do this one first. So there's the map there. Okay, so I gotta go give people a warm welcome. Now, here's the cool thing about Final Fantasy XIV. You see these crystals? You can use these crystals to travel around, which is pretty cool if I do say so myself. Oh, the Hussing strip lies above. Okay, so let's come over here. Okay, so that just opened up on me randomly here. Oh, wait a minute. Does it come up here? Oh, okay. So I have to use these emotes. Okay, so let's use... Okay, and since I have the right trigger pulled down, this opens up this kind of like secondary menu, so that's how it's really easy. Okay, so let's do welcome. Okay, so I did welcome. Alright, let's see. Oh! Well, that was easy. See, I'm still learning this game, so you'll have to pardon me here. It's like, I'm still learning, like, what I'm supposed to do and all of that. Okay, let's talk to this person here. So when you hit A opens up the dialogue for you. The most popular color of late. Well, all colors have their merits, of course. But if pressed, I say red. Well, hey, red is a nice color. Okay, so let's go this way. So we got a couple more people here we have to flatter. Fancy my garb, do you? And well, you should. It's the latest rage. Alright. Okay, I'm done talking to you. Okay, see, I'm still trying to learn, like, how do you... Alright. There we go. I like that. Are you looking for a model? Oh, you naughty girl. Flattery will get you everywhere. Hee hee. Yeah, I'm sure it will. Okay, so I need to talk to some other people here. Let's go over here. See, once you learn your way around, like, the map, it's not too bad. Oh, too far away? Am I too far? Okay, what are you talking about? I'm too far away. This makes no sense. Let's see here. Focus target? What is going on? Okay. Alright, let me just do this. Until I learn how to play Final Fantasy XIV with a controller. Alright. What do you want? I've no time for your shenanigans. You tell her! You're getting in my bloody way. Now piss off. Well, that's not nice. People are so rude. But they're just mad because, you know, I be looking beautiful, so they're just hating. Okay. Let's see. Nope, that's jump. See, I have to figure out how to select people, because I'm still learning that. Okay, so I got that. Let's see. Okay, so find the most popular colors. Let's see here. Let's see, where am I? Oh, it shows you on the map here. Wow, I am so dumb. It's okay. Alright, so who do I talk to? I talked to them before. Okay. Alright, let me go back here. Maybe I go up here, perhaps? Well, I did talk to these two people. Okay, let's see here. No. See, this is interesting. I'm like talking to these people, but they are not responding to me the way that that's supposed to happen here. All right. Let's keep going here. Yeah, I'm gonna get a lot of RPGs for the PS4. A lot of RPGs. So let's see. This is not where I want. No, I gotta go over here. Oh, and these are very important. So these crystal things are called it's not Ethernet, Aethernet shards. They make it easier for you to travel around big areas within the map. So you always wanna see here. Okay, so okay, so I've learned something new. If you hit the right button, it allows you to change your sets, and then you don't have to worry. So you can just use all of your stuff together, which is really nice. Well, this is not helping me at all. But at least they give you direction. That's kind of nice. Let's see here. Let's take a look. Alright, let's do that. It's interesting that I can't, And now, like, my map is, like, weird. It's up. Alright, let me see what's going on here. Oh, I know. Okay, there we go. That's probably why. Okay, so... No. Let me bring... Why is this doing this? Okay, let me bring up my map. Okay, there we go. I was like, what? It's like, what is going on here? Okay, let's see here. Okay, so I'm in the right place. I just don't know why this is not, interesting. This is not working the way I thought it was going to work. Bring up the map again. Alright, let me go back up here. Okay, so when you hit this Aethernet shard, you can see here you have all of your locations that I've pretty much activated. So you want to make sure you activate this. Very, very important. Wait a minute, I think I'm supposed to go this way. Let's see. Nope. I don't know what's going on here. Okay, I think I'm gonna do this one first. Just because... Let's see here. Maybe I need to do this one first before I... Let's see here. Okay, so we'll use the emotes. Nope, that's not what I wanted. So let's use Y for emotes. And then we will do a welcome. Okay, so I'm doing it. I don't know why it's not... Okay, maybe let's try it here now. Oh, okay, I get... So stupid. Okay, so you're supposed to select the person, then do the emote. The Weavers are recruiting. Finally, my chance to become a famous designer. Well, let's hope so. Alright. So then we, nope, that's not who I wanted. Ah, okay. So to select, you want to use the directional. And then you select your emote. Work at the Weavers Guild? I'd be lying if I said I weren't interested. To whom might I go to inquire further? Alright, so we got 2 of 5 done. Let's keep going here because I'm an idiot. This whole time I could have finished this quest already, but I didn't know what I was doing. But see, that's the part of the appeal of Final Fantasy though, 14. It's really interesting. You can, you learn as you go. That's the thing that's really interesting about this game. So, we'll do a welcome. And sorry for yawning. Once again, it's been a long day. So the Weavers need help, do they? Sorry, friend. I'm all set for coin. Well, I'm sure you are, but no one really cares. Yeah, the right and left trigger, I love having those, like, preset already. Oh, it's so convenient. I appreciate the offer, but I must refuse. I'm all thumbs when it comes to stitching and whatnot. Oh, well, thank you. Okay, so we got one more person. I think that was the person that was really angry or whatever. The lurking leech. He looks like he's lurking. Nope. Okay, this is interesting. I selected myself. Okay. Alright, we'll do that. Come back here. And do one more. Alright, welcome. Weaving work? Take a look at me, friend. I'm a bloody guard. And on duty, no less. Move along now. Okay, well, thank you. Alright, so we finished it. Yes! Okay, so now we have to report back. But I think I have one more I gotta do here. Oh, let's see here. So it is directing me where to go. I was like, oh, I'm so stupid. What is going on here? See, that map really comes in handy, though. Alright, let's jump over that. Let's talk to Juliana. You returned. Well, how did you fare? 2 potential recruits, you say? Welcome news. I only hope for their zeal for fashion will show in their efforts for the guild. What we do here may seem all silk and satin, to be sure, but the work within these walls is far from easy. In that, I suppose our trade is unlike any other. Well, good. Yes! Yes for completing quests. Okay, so we finished that one. And the other thing, too, that I got advice on in regards to Final Fantasy XIV is that you want to complete all of the town quests first before you get into your main story quest. Just because it helps you with the leveling process. So that was one thing that I've kind of learned so far. Alright, so let's see here. Find the most popular. Let's see here. Bring up the map here again. Yeah, bring up the up, I think I was like, I hope I didn't get stuck. Alright, so let's go over here. And we'll find the door here. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's keep going here. Yay, found my way out. Finally. Alright, let's see here. Don't have that area yet. Let's see here. Check the map here. We're almost there. Right where we were before. Like going in a circle here. Alright, so the first one hopefully is, oh, it's right up here, maybe? Maybe I'm taking the long way? There's some nice stairs, though. Keep going here. All right. Up, I'll go in here. Let's talk to Cornell. Like some dark brown. Well, we know what he likes. Oh no, I'm being messy, of course. Alright. Okay, so with that, let's get into our juicy topic of the day, which is success and loneliness and what K-pop stars have to deal with. And this story, once again, is coming from Korea Boo, and it is called 6 Idols Who Surprise Fans by Revealing They Suffer from Extreme Loneliness Because of Their Job. These 6 idols express that being an artist is one of the loneliest jobs one can have. While it may look like idols and artists are showered in love from their fans, at the end of the day, they can't help but feel lonely once they're off the stage. Behind their bright smiles, there is a secret and lonely life that celebrities live. And these 6 idols have shared their honest feelings about their career choice. And I am going to go through all 6 just because this is absolutely fascinating. So we have Girls' Generation's Taeyoung. Not Tae, you know what I meant. So Taeyoung revealed she thought being a singer was one of the loneliest jobs in the world. She explained that she felt the most empty after getting off stage, especially when she isn't able to show her fans everything she had prepared over many months. Another moment Taeyoung feels extremely lonely is when she is heading back to her empty hotel room after a concert, especially after singing in front of thousands of people. And isn't that surprising? Because when you see her in Girls' Generation, I mean, she is serving face, really beautiful, of course, and you think she has it all. But as you can see here, I mean, who wants to go back to a lonely hotel room? I don't think so. I don't think anybody would, you know? And kind of talking about my story a little bit, I can completely relate to what she's talking about. Is one thing, and I'm sure many of you can relate to this, is that when you are kind of going through this process of what you think is success and you want to become successful, there's a lot of loneliness that's involved because a lot of times people don't understand what you're trying to do. Sometimes people may think that you are crazy. Sometimes people may say to your face that they like what you do, but deep down inside they have no support, you know, no faith in what you do. And I find that really interesting because I feel like at the end of the day, and this is just me and my personal opinion, I think at the end of the day, people should accept me for who I am. Because it's who I am and it's how I choose to express myself. What sometimes, and this is something that's very tough for me to deal with, and it sounds really kind of hypocritical and funny too, is negative criticism. Because sometimes I don't know when people are giving me negative criticism to help me to improve, or are they just giving me negative criticism just because they want to bring me down and they want me to feel bad about myself. And because I recognize that I am a very sensitive person, sometimes this can really be tough because, you know, I'm putting my all and I'm working, you know, as hard as I can, but then I feel like I'm not, you know, I'm not winning and I feel like a failure sometimes, you know. And I think what I've kind of come to terms with though is that, you know, when I think I'm failing, that's just me putting myself down instead of allowing myself to gain more confidence. And confidence is something, like some people are like, oh, you have confidence all the time. Not really. Sometimes your confidence is high and other times your confidence is going to be low. So confidence, it comes in different lengths in different parts of your life. You can't just be 100% confident all the time. There are going to be things that you are insecure about. So I thought that was really interesting that she brought that up. And of course, you know, my Asian man candy who I love is Big Bang's G-Dragon. And I also like Taeyang. You know I like Taeyang. Okay, Taeyang, pardon me. Fine. G-Dragon expressed that he also felt the most lonely after finishing a concert. And in a past episode of Happy Together, G-Dragon revealed that all of the members of Big Bang tend to go to their own rooms after a tour. Isn't that sad? And then you see them in music videos like Bang Bang Bang, you thinking they're having all this fun. Well, look, it doesn't seem like they're having fun. And this is what he says in regards to that. It's really lonely after a concert because everyone goes to their own room afterward. Lots of people think we have these huge fancy parties after a concert, but it's definitely not like that. And that was really surprising to me, just because like Big Bang doesn't seem to, they don't seem to be like loners to me. Like their image is all about, having fun and partying, just like Far East Movement too. And I thought it was really kind of interesting that they would all go to their own like separate rooms. That's kind of sad if you ask me personally. Alright, so let's get back into some more Final Fantasy XIV here, and we will continue the list as we go along. So all I'm doing is I'm going around and finding out what's the most exciting color in all of Israel. If I'm still learning how to say this right, okay? So just have some patience, okay? Okay, oh, this is a royal promenade, so I'm in the wrong place. So let's go down from these stairs here. And let's see here. Okay, so I got a couple actually. Alright, so let's go to this person here. Alright, so we have the Cornell like Spider. Alright, let's see what he has to say. Yellow, what fairer color than that in the name of the fairest maiden? Yellow moon. Oh, yellow moon. How my heart pines for you. Alright, so as you can see, yellow moon, he's really feeling that yellow moon. Alright, so let's keep going here. Alright, so you have fast red. Best color for a dress? Well, you know what they say. Once you go black, you never go back. Well, that is true, though. I can say that. Oh, that's good. That's such a good joke. Alright, let's go this way. Whew. Tired, right? And we'll talk to Dodoman. What color is in fashion? Well, I must say, I'm just back from Gridania. Oh my gosh! Did I say that right? Man, thank you, God. Alright, so, Gridania. And I find there's a certain verb to a verdant livery. Green, you bloody idiot. Well, that's, man, what a jerk. Let me leave. Ugh, so wrong. Okay. So we'll go this way. And then we'll go here. And let's keep going this way. I think I'll go here. Oh no, that's the Royal Promenade. I don't know why I keep going that way. Okay, so let's go here. And then we'll go here. So yeah, I have to have the map out. It just makes it a lot easier, people, let me tell you. Alright, so we're almost there. Oh wait, okay, so there's stairs. Oh no, I'll go here. And then we'll go this way. They should be around here. Oh wait. Where am I going? Am I going the right way? See, that's the thing. These maps are really confusing sometimes. I gotta get used to them. Alright, let's keep going here. No, this is a Coliseum. Or maybe I should be going this way? Okay, so I gotta go up here. Go this way, maybe? Okay, so I'll go... Yeah, let's go down. And we'll go this way. See, I'm getting confused now. Okay, maybe I'll go this way and then try... Alright, so that's the Royal Promenade. Very beautiful. And this game, like, visually is absolutely amazing. So, okay, so let's keep going here. We'll find our way. Nope, not Merchant Strip. Almost there. Alright, there we go. Like, I'm there, but it's like I'm not there. It's weird. Because it's telling me to go this way. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. Nope. Let's take a look at this map to know where I'm supposed to be going here. Okay, so I gotta go here. Oh, I gotta go to the Scholar's Walk. That's why. I was like, where on earth am I supposed to be going? Alright, let's see here. Alright, let me bring back up that map. Alright, I'm like covering everything, so let's do it like what I did before here. Okay, so go all the way around. Okay, so I think we're supposed to go where? Let's see here. I am like so close though. Go to the Weaver. Let's go to the Weaver's Guild and see. Okay. Man, I think I might be. Let's go. Alright, let's go this way. Okay, I'm on the right path. So yay for me, right? It's crazy. And then I'm still kind of debating whether or not I want to get a headset for my PS4. So I'm thinking I might, but I may not. I think I might get like a Corsair headset because I heard those are pretty good. Alright, so let's go over here. Wait, I think it's over here maybe. See, this one is confusing me because it says that it's right here. Oh, wait a minute. Oh no, that's a lamp. Let me talk to him again. No, I can't. What is going on? Let's see here. Think I finally figured it out. So it says, this is weird. Okay, so it says Scholar's Walk is where I'm supposed to go. But then, huh. Okay, so I gotta go to Scholar's Walk. So let's see where this Scholar's Walk is. This is a hustling strip. Gotta go to the Scholar's Walk. I'm still trying to figure that out. Alright, so let's try to figure out where this Scholar's Walk is. Let's see, do I even have it yet? Alright, so there's a Chamber of Rule. Let's go to the Goldsmith's Guild. Huh, this is challenging. I'm like trying to figure out where this stuff is, man. I mean, I'm in the right place. It's not that I'm not. Alright, let's keep going here. It says go here, so this is what's interesting. I cannot find where I'm supposed to go. Yeah, this I'm gonna have to spend some time on, because it's like I do not know where I'm going here. Because it says I'm supposed to be here. Let me see here. Alright, so, let's see. Oh, it's in the Alchemist Guild. I'm so stupid. Sorry, freaks and geeks. Okay, so I gotta go to the Alchemist Guild. Let's go here. See what the Sapphire Avenue exchange is. Aha! Now we're getting somewhere. So this one was actually outside. Unbelievable. See, what's strange is it's saying it's supposed to be here. It's interesting. I can't find my way. This sucks. Okay, so it says Alchemist Guild. So I haven't reached that area yet. Let's see here. Okay, I cannot find this. This is weird. Okay, so I have to take the Merchant Strip. So by the Royal Promenade. So I was in the right place. I just have to reach there. Okay, so let's go back. Okay, so this is the Weaver's Guild. Go to the Miners Guild. I'm gonna figure this out. And you want to make sure that you get all of these Aethernet shards too. Okay. Ah, shoot. Went all the way. Oh man, this sucks. Yeah, see, when you're new to this game, it's like there's a lot to figure out here. I am so close. I go this way. And you can also sprint in this game too, so... So it's supposed to be here, but... Alright, well, I have to figure this out. Because it's like, I'm trying to figure it out, but I can't. It's crazy. Okay, so let's continue with the article from Korea Boo. And we have Boa at number 3. And Boa, she is considered to be like the queen of K-pop. That's literally what she is considered as. And this is what she says in regards to this article. So she says, Boa revealed that she has many sleepless nights due to many hours of practice. According to Boa, the surge of adrenaline she gets from practicing takes a while to die down, and practicing late at night has kept her awake. And this is what she says. There are many nights where I couldn't fall asleep until it became very bright outside. Every time that happens, I feel really weird. And that's because Boa, oh my gosh, guys. If you have not seen the Camo music video yet, please go and check that out. Boa is the business. Like, she is going so hard in that video. I was concerned for her heart. Okay, for her heartbeat, alright? And then on top of that, this is another point. I think a lot of times when people like make fun of YouTubers or criticize YouTubers, they say stuff like, oh, you know, get a real job, and you're not working. Like, this is not work. Like, I could do this. But what many people don't realize is that to be a very, very successful YouTuber, you pretty much don't have a life. Like, you're constantly, everything you do is YouTube. And you have to constantly make your, you make your episodes. And you are always coming up with new ideas. And then the other thing too, and this is not me trying to be rude or anything like that, but coinciding that is your audience too. Because sometimes, and I deal with this a lot too on this show, is sometimes my audience wants me to be a certain way, but this is not who I am. So sometimes this is where it causes a conflict, and some people like me, and then some people really, really don't like me. And at the end of the day, it's very tough. So it's like I'm being myself, and that's all that I can be. I can't look like, the way that you want me to look, unfortunately. I'm sorry I don't have the Beyonce look. I don't have the Nicki Minaj look, because that's not how I was made, But because sometimes, your audience loves you, and then other times your audience hates you. And it's like, at the end of the day, you have to do what is right for yourself. And you have to take care of yourself correctly. Because, look, Boa is not sleeping. That's not good. Okay, and at number 4, we have Infinite's Sungakyo. Or Sungkyu, pardon me, Sungkyu. Sungkyu said, one of the toughest things about being an artist is the unpredictability of one's future. He revealed that he was always worried about his future and whether or not he'll have as many fans with every concert he has. And look how fine he is, yes. And he says this, he's like, whenever I finish a concert, I start worrying about whether or not the fans will cheer for me as passionately as they did. I keep thinking that I don't think they will. Isn't that sad? You know, you get to a point, and sometimes I get like that. It's like, I want you guys to like what I do. I want you guys to like what I do so much that I drive myself crazy and I don't have a chance to relax because I'm I put this, like, what he's doing is you're putting this unnecessary pressure on yourself to perform and to succeed. And one thing I've kind of learned, and this is something that I've learned, and it's very valuable that drag queens do, is that drag queens, they do not care. Like, they do what works for them, and then they also pay attention to their audience, but they're always willing to kind of push and change culture. And that's what I do. So it puts you, well, to me, that's what I think I do. So it puts you in this very difficult spot where it's like people want you to appropriate because this is what people expect you to be or who they think you are. And then you're trying to bring forth something, whether it be like social change or any social cultural type issues. That's where it causes a conflict, is because people have to be willing to listen to change. And sometimes people are not willing to listen to change if you do the same thing over and over and over. And then the audience satisfaction, let me tell you, nothing warms my heart more when I see a comment from someone who loves what I do or they enjoy what I do. That is the motivation that keeps me going, you know? But sometimes you can become obsessed with that satisfaction, and then that's when it starts to get out of control, honestly. So I thought that was really interesting as well. And of course, we have the lovely Susie. Susie is so gorgeous. Okay, so Susie revealed she once fell into a state of depression due to her career. She realized she was depressed when she was laughing with her friend, but suddenly started crying. According to Susie, her friend begged her to open up and vent her frustrations so that she could console her. From then on, Susie has been confiding in her friend and expressed that she felt a lot better afterward. Here's the thing, you can have all the fans in the world, but it's so important to have someone who's not a fan per se that loves you for who you are and just listens to you. Just being an active listener, allowing you to just talk and let your feelings out, you know? But when you kind of bottle that up inside, like what Susie was doing, and internalize it, then that's where things like, for example, sometimes depression can happen, stuff like that. Now, as a disclaimer, I am not a medical professional. I'm just talking from my experience, okay? So for Susie, it's just, if you keep it inside, you don't talk to someone, it's gonna explode sooner or later. So I'm glad that Susie did that. And this is why mental health is something that needs to be talked about more from a multicultural perspective, because a lot of times for people of color, mental health is something that you just brush off and it's not seen as a concern. Okay, but now that the shifts are happening within our society, mental health is finally getting the concern that it needs to get. And I'm glad that Susie kind of talked about it. And all these K-pop stars that I'm mentioning, they have my utmost respect, because these are things that in a way you shouldn't really be talking about when you're a K-pop star, because you're supposed to be perfect. You have this particular image. But what this does for a lot of these stars that are mentioned in this article, it makes them human. And when someone is human, it makes them more tangible. And I understand why they have the fans that they do, is because they're so open that they're becoming more relatable in a way. Okay, and finally, oh, my girl, I love her, IU, but she needs to gain some weight, though. She's so small. Wow, she looks so small. Okay, so in a previous episode of Healing Camp, IU says she had a habit of overeating or starving herself when she was stressed, and revealed that she once binge ate until she threw up. And this is what she says in regards to that. She's like, I started not trusting myself and hating myself, so I started going downhill. I was listless. And I feel the same way too. Sometimes I feel like, and I have to be honest, there's this pressure, especially when you talk about beauty and things like that, like how I do. There's this pressure that you have to look a certain way, you have to be a certain size. And for a little bit part of my life, I was driving myself crazy to the point where I was like, oh, I gotta be this size. And I was constantly working out. And then, I thought I was just, I was just the worst thing ever because I didn't have the looks, that everybody wanted for me to be. So here's something I think is very important. If you're going to do YouTube or whatever you want to do, you have to listen to yourself. And then you listen to others who are willing to help you or are open to receiving who you are as a person. If you don't have these people around you, if you just have people around you who are the people who agree with you on everything, or the people who are like full of groupthink, you start to lose yourself because you don't have a reality in a way. You don't have a reality because you're going to think everything you think is right sometimes, and that's not always the case. So I think it's important to have that friend that can give you the honest opinion. Sometimes you may not want to hear it, but sometimes you need to hear it. And especially in regards to stuff like, like bulimia and eating disorders, it is a very serious problem. This whole beauty, like image thing. And one thing I realized is that when we really think about makeup and beauty, it's all about covering up imperfections. And that's something that I've done for a long time. I felt like I needed makeup to cover my imperfections. But what I realized is that makeup is something that's supposed to be fun. And it's just something that kind of enhances my look a little bit. But it shouldn't change my overall appearance because I need to be comfortable with myself. This is the reason why sometimes I wear makeup, sometimes I don't. Is because I'm learning how to be comfortable with myself and accepting myself for who I am. And it's up and down. I mean, I have days where I love myself, and then I have days where I hate myself because I don't look like how I would want to look like sometimes. But it's like when I get those comments from you freaks where you tell me that, you love how I look and you love me for who I am, I just want to let you know it means so much because sometimes in my life I haven't been told that. And I was told the complete opposite. I was told that I was fat. I was told I was ugly. I was told, that I could never, ever make it or be successful because of the way that I look. And having that kind of uplifting type of comment, it really motivates me and pushes me to move forward. And if there's one thing we can take away from this article, please, for me, as someone who is a supporter of K-pop, I recognize that these people are talented and they are amazing at what they do, but at the end of the day, I recognize that they're human. And I think that it's important to realize that they have some of the same issues, but actually their issues become magnified because they put themselves out there. And this is one thing I always tell people, is that when you put yourself out there, you have to be prepared for what you're going to receive back. Okay? And for me, I was not prepared for that negative criticism that I received. I was not prepared for it. But now I am, because I've kind of had to teach myself that, hey, you are the way that you look because that's how God made you. And there are so many people who love what you do that you just need to continue moving forward and continue giving that positive message instead of being frustrated and angry. But here's the other thing. A true sign of strength is showing all of your emotions. That means that you are comfortable. So for those of you freaks that are concerned sometimes where I put myself down or something like that, that's just how I feel that day, That doesn't mean that's how I feel all the time, but that's just how I feel, And there's nothing wrong with me showing my emotions. I can't be happy all the time, nor can I be, sad all the time. I'm going to have ups and downs, and that's what makes me human at the end of the day. Okay? So, it's so important, man. It's so important. But with that, hey, I'm still trying to find my way around. I don't know what's going on here, so I probably will figure this out if I can talk today. Figure this out and then do another episode with Final Fantasy 14 probably in the next couple days. But so many of you freaks and geeks wanted for me to get back into doing like the artwork type stuff, like the not artwork, the coloring, being a colorist in that, and I'll do that too. We'll get back into Mass Effect. I want to start Sleeping Dogs, but I think this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pick 3 games a month, and I'll just focus on those games, so that way that I can complete them. Because what I was noticing was I was just, going from one game to the next, and I wasn't completing stuff. So this is what cannot talk today. This is what happens when you're really tired, right? So this is what I decided to do for the month of September. We will be playing Final Fantasy 14, Onigiri, Skyrim, and Mass Effect. Those are the 4 games that I'm going to focus on. Now, there are going to be some games in between where I'll do like reviews and stuff like that. But mainly, those are going to be the 4 games that I'm going to be playing throughout this month. And then I will continue to like switch maybe 1 or 2 games out. But I really want to finish the game to completion. And I won't be able to do that if I keep switching games over and over. So once again, for the month of September, we will be playing the following: Final Fantasy 14, Mass Effect, Onigiri, and I forgot the other one. I'm so tired, people. But with that, I am going to go here. But before I go, let me leave you with what I like to call something to think about or food for thought. Today, we're talking all about the loneliness and the sadness that a lot of K-pop stars have to go through. And I have to say, I can really relate to this, because in order to be successful or to be good at whatever you want to do in your life, you might have a little bit of times where you may feel lonely, but you have to confine in yourself. Sometimes you're going to be in environments where you can't confine in others because they don't believe in what you do. And sometimes you can't confine in others because they don't want you to confine in them. So from the get-go, when you're successful, it's so important to have a strong foundation of a support system. You don't just want to have friends. You want to have friends that you can treat like your family. And there's a huge difference between someone who's just your friend and someone who's like your friend, but they're a part of your family. And family is so important in regards to me. And family can mean different things for different people, right? But family is really foundation, and it's so important to have that. Because when you have that, it gives you kind of like this push in a way where you're like, you know what, hey, these people are putting me down, but hey, I got my family here, I got my support system, and they're gonna keep me going. You always want to surround yourself around people who are positive. And for a lot of these K-pop stars, they can't have that because why? Because they're so successful sometimes that people get jealous, and they don't want to talk to them because of their jealousy. But instead of being jealous, you know what you do? You rise up and you make something out of yourself, and you aspire for your greatness. Because sometimes, we see these people on TV, and I'm even going to take it outside of K-pop, but we see these celebrities and we think that they have it easy. No, they don't, some of them. A lot of them have had to put in a lot of hard work. A lot of them have worked regular jobs. So they understand what we go through, So with that, I'm going to get out of here because I am tired. I need to take this makeup off, honey. I need to relax. But I wanted to make sure to do this episode. I know it probably sounds like it's all over the place. But hey, I did my best. I want to tell you once again, I appreciate each and every one of you freaks and geeks. And I have a lot coming up. I have another interview that I did. I'm working on the interview. So just, you're going to have some patience. It does take time to set up interviews. So I'll just, I'll be setting up interviews and all of that. It'll be a lot of fun. But with that, like I always say, remember to get smart and stay informed.